Let's freaking go. Last but not least, Fires of Devotion. My man, the man himself, Rafayel. I'm very excited. Let's go. YouTube, chat, say hello to YouTube if you'd like. Hello, welcome to the video. If you want to watch my 2025 compilation for Love and Deepspace, it's in the description. I said that in all the other videos, so if you watch those, then yeah. But hello, YouTube. Let's do it. Thanks for 4,000 subs on the main channel on YouTube, and we're almost at 10,000 on the second channel. I'm 50 subs away. Currently, as I'm streaming this, looking at my sub count, I have 9,952. So I'm 48 now. So shout out. Maybe I'm at 10,000 by now. But, all right, let's go. All right, bye, Moki. Thank you. And also, this is day 1 of saving up for an iPad Air, so that I can do the home mode on an iPad. Day 1. Dude, look, it's this. Dude, every single card has this background. That's crazy. That's funny. The vessel exits the navigation tunnel and lands on the planet where the Empire's foundation of faith, the Sanctide Court, is located. Following the path while the court member serves as a guide, my attendants and I walk toward the tallest chapel on the planet. Rafayel. Sorry.
Your Majesty.
I'm excited.
Please sit on the Sanctus bench.
It's located on the right side of the building. Stained glass windows reflect golden morning light and cast magnificent colors across the area. If iPad Air made drawing on it feel like paper like those other tablets, I'd get it in an instant. I think my sister has an iPad, but she uses it for work. Faint murmurs drift around the room. People who have already filled the observation seats converse in hushed tones. Following their gazes and conversations, I also look toward the gallows in the center of the chapel. Bound to it is the previous monarch of the Cosmic Empire, Lysander. He's nothing more than a criminal now, a sinner. Excuse me. The sound of the footsteps echoes against the stone floor, and the conversations around us immediately cease as the members of the Sanctide Court rise in unison. It's him. Rafayel is here.
Your quintessence.
We're bringing back religious guilt with this one. Sorry. I have a lot of energy now. Sorry. Calm down, everyone, calm down. A white hood covers half of Raphael's face as he steps through the light and onto the Sanctus beach. He slightly tilts his head to glance at me. I happen to meet his gaze. His indifference doesn't carry scrutiny, yet on me it weighs heavy like a mountain. I remain seated and make no effort to rise. He says nothing and sits next to me.
This place is remote and hardly pleasant. I thought the Empress wouldn't grace us with her presence.
Uh-oh. As the Cosmic Empire's Empress, judging the guilty former monarch is also my duty. Rafayel says nothing. He taps the edge of his chair, and the man standing in the center... Okay. Dude, I'm also excited for the main story. I can't wait.
As the Stella Ocean
I need to tweet out that I'm
watches
doing this. Hold up.
Our faith in them remains unwavering.
Hold up. Fires of Devotion time. Last card of the bunch. Then rest of the 4 stars. Let's go. All right, there we go. Okay, let's go.
In accordance to the Stella Ocean's current incarnation, the Sanctarch, I, the presiding judge appointed by his quintessence, shall sentence Lysander, the former emperor of the Empire. Lysander incited interstellar warfare to satisfy his personal desires and misused Estispith.
What?
He is no longer worthy of the noble throne. Therefore, Lysander shall be exiled to a black hole.
The black hole?
And no one
I think
will
Rafayel
be
just
sent
likes
to
holes.
retrieve him.
We got the blue hole, the black hole.
Representatives of the Empire.
Yeah, he does.
Do you
Sorry,
agree
just realized
with
what I
this
said.
judgment?
In the Elor galaxy, the Cosmic Empire may command all visible authority, but the Sanctide Court controls the unseen foundation of faith, manipulating the very heartbeat of the Empire from the shadows. Ever since Rafayel became the Sanctarch, the Sanctide Court's power has expanded to the point that it temporarily crippled the Empire's development. Bro, he is like Crystal Exarch. That's crazy. Even though my reign as Empress hasn't been legitimized yet, facing the former Emperor's execution, I'm nothing more than a bystander. I don't agree. The Empire can't be a subordinate to the Sanctide Court forever. Concessions will only encourage them to push for more. I do not agree. That's the fake. That's the bad ending. Lysander's punishment should be decided by the Empire. The Sanctide Court has no right to interfere. All is quiet in the chapel. Rafayel looks at me, his gaze not revealed the seriousness I expected. Rather, there's a hint of intrigue. Oops. The Sanctide Court members immediately rise and surround me in my attendance. While Rafayel raises his hands, he's signaling them to stand down.
Since Her Majesty wishes to personally judge Lysander, I can make concessions.
I love me
However,
some concessions.
as
Popcorn,
the Sanctarch,
Reese's
I need to act
Pieces.
on behalf of the Sanctide Court's interests
Diet
if
Coke.
the Empress decides to take Lysander
I
away.
like the peanut M&Ms as well. Understanding Raphael's warning, I remain resolved in making my choice. Well, there we go. And we get sent to space on some Among Us shit. Or the traitor. I still remember the sunlight on the day I left the chapel. Resisting the Sanctide Court was easier than I imagined, but making the choice wasn't difficult. The real challenge lay in the consequences. I used all my resources in an effort to find the Sanctide Court's weakness, or rather Raphael's weaknesses. I set my sights on Raphael's home planet, Murya. That's where asbestos, the most important resource to the Empire, was located. When I attempted to control it, the Sanctide Court immediately declared war against the Empire. This protracted conflict consumed nearly half of my life. Unfortunately, what I learned during that time had happened while I was trapped in the depths of the chapel. All right, we're done. Asbestos. Sometimes I wonder if things would have been different, assuming the Sanctarch and I stayed in contact. Maybe I would have gotten the chance to sit down and talk with him. All right. We're dead. We just fucking die. We cripple over and die. All right, stream's done. Thanks for watching, guys. Drop a like. If you have Amazon Prime, link it to your Twitch account and get a Prime sub. And make sure to hit link in bio. Exclamation point Corsair. Just kidding. All right, let's go back. All right, back in business. Raphael's card did suck. It sucked me in to this peak cinema storytelling. Yes, fucking sir. All right, let's do this. Yo! Lamont with the Prime. Thank you. Hug, hug, kiss, kiss. Thank you, though. Seriously, I appreciate it. Hearts in the chat.
Your quintessence.
W's. W Prime. Alrighty.
This place is remote and hardly pleasant. I thought
sucked.
the
He
Empress
did
wouldn't
suck me into
grace
his
us
blue
with her
hole, yeah.
presence.
It's true. On some Blue Man Group shit, you know? Papa Smurf be like. Okay, are we...
As the
Yeah, here we go.
Therefore,
I have things to say.
Repre-
Sorry. I agree. I agree. The one thing this guy does more than poo is blood. Okay. I have been sick for the past month. I've been ill. What up, dude? How you doing, JRPG Braka? What's up? What's up? On behalf of the Empire, I agree. For thousands of years, the Stellar Ocean has continued to observe the most ancient traditional methods for judgment. I have to agree, chat. I know a controversial take. If you disagree with me, then drop a prime. Scrolls were presented one another to me and Rafayel. I pick up the quill pen from the table. Chains clink softly as the previous emperor raises his head. One crazed eye gleams under his dirty, matted golden curls.
I never thought I'd be
Bro, is that
judged
Mark
by
Hamill?
lunatics and liars.
Dude, that sounds like Mark Hamill Joker.
Gods, they're nothing but lies.
Ah, Batman. You can't catch me, Batman. What the hell? Oh my god.
And you, my young empress.
Choking on some dick.
One day, you will become nothing but a
It does
rotting
sound like him. That's
corpse in
crazy.
a chapel.
His gaze grows increasingly frenzied, but those words have drained the last ounce of his strength. The iron chains binding him are his only form of support. Is that Viper's? Maybe. It doesn't sound super similar, but the similar raspiness. That's your fate, not mine. Oh my gosh, I'm burpy. Sorry, man. Excuse me. No longer paying attention to his shouts, I lower my gaze and sign my name on the scroll. He smacked a pack of cigarettes before he came.
Have you ever killed anyone, Your Majesty?
Same. That's a crazy combo. Yes. You, actually.
It was a joke.
Oh.
Once
Or
blood
no.
stains
Have I
your
killed you?
clothes,
No, you've killed me, though.
it's difficult to remove. I happen to have something I want to show you. Follow me, please.
Do we have, like, sex in this, or no? Is Caleb's the only card out of these multiverse ones where they fuck? Well, I guess we do with Xavier as well, but it's, like, at the end. It's, like, quick. Rafayel turns away. I'm right behind him as we leave, and the former Emperor's mad laughter and curses still echo throughout the chapel. Silas? Oh, yeah, I guess Silas did, too. Yeah, true. Silas was freaked out at the end. Rafayel leads me to the garden at the end of the corridor. Next to a pristine fountain is a graceful sculpture embraced by the morning light.
The Empress's coronation ceremony requires a new statue. I believe an occasion this special shouldn't be left to others.
Rafayel, isn't my hair just like yours? I have really bad breakouts right now, so don't look at my face. I don't have a middle part because it's side parted right now because I did it differently this morning. He lowers his head with one hand. He lifts my chin to make me look at him.
Many have told me that amongst all the royal heirs, you are the most special. But their words have yet to ring true.
Dude, he's got like this. He's got this kind of voice going. Interesting. Fragmented light drifts through the garden. It's as brilliant as the palace was when I first met Rafayel. On that day, Rafayel became the Sanctarch. It's giving yeah, kind of. As a royal heir, I stood in the great hall and looked at the young, handsome Sanctarch. He stood under the dome painting that depicted the Stella Ocean. Many have told me that the Sanctarch is skilled in the arts. But the sculpture, the eyes are too narrow and the lips are too thin. It doesn't look like me at all. With an almost insolent gaze, I examine Raphael's face, and I turn around and pick up the carving knife that was set aside. I'll carve it myself.
You could say I've seen far too many statues of people.
Oh. He grips my hand and guides it to carve the statue's face. His grip is firm and unyielding. I feel as if I'm being controlled like a puppet. When I glance to the side, I note the indifference in Raphael's gaze. I'm at a distance where I can hear him breathe.
They were just monarchs, but they believed that once they were enshrined, they would be immortal like gods.
Okay. Cool.
I delivered statue after statue. I didn't have the time to properly appreciate them, since I would already be carving
Bro
the
is
next
bragging.
one.
All right. I guess. Rafayel gently brushes away the dust from the statue's face with his fingertips.
How long do you think yours will be displayed in the Great Hall?
If we're actually counting them, the Sanctarch must have quite a few sculptures. The faithful dedicated them to your quintessence, after all. Am I Bro, what? Crazy comment. Am I circumcised? You're banned, but yes. No, I'm just kidding. You'll have to figure that out. Never. But when people kneel before your statues, are they praying or readying themselves to be punished for their sins? The Sanctide Court is nothing more than a symbol. To me, it doesn't matter who leads it. I just looked away. It's okay. Chatters, Twitch chat being Twitch chat. You only need to do your duties well. As for other matters, it's possible that they're behind... Oh my god, I can't speak. It's possible that they're beyond the Sanctide Court's jurisdiction.
Long live the Sanctarch!
The sinner... Oh. Sorry. First chat is crazy. Junior Cracker Kirk is a crazy name. What the fuck? Devious.
It's time. Would you like to accompany me to see those followers?
Irritated, I pull my hand from Raphael's grasp. That won't be necessary. You've done so much today, your quintessence. It's time for you to rest. All right. Long live the Sanctarch! Ah! The starship is docked on the top floor of the chapel. Okay. As I prepare to leave, I look down at the busting crowd. That splash of color belonging to Rafayel is like a spark that fell into a wasteland. As soon as he steps out, a crowd bathed in dimness surrounds him. Only a gust is needed to ignite the flame of conflict. When that happens, I will be subjugated and reduced to a chapter in cosmic history under Rafayel's smell. I must stop the Sanctide Court from expanding. Rafayel will be my starting point. Okay.
They
say
say the Sanctarch has
Sorry?
10 different souls. No one can truly kill his quintessence.
Those who anger the Sanctarch shall be punished by the Stellar Ocean before dying under mysterious circumstances. I heard that his quintessence opens a third eye while sleeping and feeds on human brain matter for sustenance.
Okay. Enough! In order to understand who Rafayel actually is, I summoned ministers who have contacted him. But I only heard absurd, useless information in the court. I need to silence everyone. They say this. I've heard that. Since when did you start believing in nonsense?
Your Majesty, I think we should focus on Murya. It's a planet controlled by the Sanctide Court.
The strategist, a minister whose duty is to protect the course of events as they unfold and offer me counsel, steps forward.
In the past, the former emperor promised that he'd hand over Murya to the Sanctarch. It was an attempt to appease the Sanctide Court because of their relentless pressure on the Empire. Murya is the Sanctarch's home planet.
Why is it so quiet?
His quintessence lived there as a child.
Hold up. OBS crashed. The music is on. Yeah. Okay, we're good. Are we good? I think we're good. Moreover,
Murya possesses an energy.
Yeah, the volume is
source
just really
that's
low for some
extremely
reason.
important to the Empire, Astaspith. Ever since the Sanctide Court took control of Murya, they have restricted the Empire's Astaspith extraction and mining operations.
Okay. Jordan wants to be an NPC. Asbestos. The Empire's technological research and weapons manufacturing use asbestos. But, Astaspith. But only Murya's oceans can produce it. There are alternative energy sources, but the Sanctide Court's actions are equivalent to strangling half of the Empire's lifeline. Rafayel made a brilliant strategic move. The Sanctarch possesses a supernatural ability that lets him control others. The former emperor once told me about it. He theorized that asbestos could affect the human body and bring forth tremendous power. It might be why the Sanctarch can use such a skill. Is Rafayel obstructing the Empire's mining operations because asbestos is extremely important to him? Asbestos and urethra stone, yeah. Asbestos in the urethra stone. Maybe it's just as Lysander suspected. Astaspith is the source of his supernatural power. Seeing my train of thought, the strategist, provides me with additional information.
This year's Tideprayer is approaching, and we reviewed several records. Every year on that day, the Sanctarch returns to Murya.
That's John Pork, bro. He goes to that distant planet from the Allure galaxy just because of Tideprayer? Grabbing a possible lead from countless thoughts, I pause. Then I stand up. It seems the connection between the Sanctarch, Murya, and Astaspith is not a small matter. Why don't we investigate this further? Prepare a starship. Its destination is Murya. Doesn't it turn your lungs black? Yeah, asbestos is like a mold. Astaspith. The gray-blue glass acts like the eyelids of the deep sea. It slowly peels away the veneer. Astaspith. A planet silently... Now I'm all mixed up. Astaspith. Astospith. Okay, let me Focus. A planet silently emerges from the stellar ocean. Its name is Murya. The starship slowly descends and passes through the fog belt at low altitude. Boundless seawater. Okay. Fuck. Neither pure black. No. Oh my god. Neither pure blue nor black like stagnant water. It's a metallic rust-like gray that surrounds the remaining remnants of land. It's Ramiro. As the starship descends through the sea mist, the outline of a small town emerges. Today is Tideprayer. People dressed in light-colored robes are gathered in a small square. The Sanctarch leads their quiet prayers. I adjust the mask on my face, wrap my cloak more tightly around me, and follow the crowd to the center of the square. They're getting a lot of mileage. They're using the same 3 for every card. They're getting the mileage out of that, but, you know, resource, redo, or reuse is common. The morning light falls lovingly upon Rafayel like golden gauze draped over an exquisite divine statue. A large hood covers his face as he bestows blessings upon the people who are here for morning prayers.
The radiance shall accompany Murya and all who look up to it forevermore.
Murya? That in Segondia? Segondi's nuts? Sorry. I thought that'd be funny. During the resuscitation, I'm only a few persons away from Rafayel. Rafayel raises his head. His serene gaze is akin to a floating bubble as it seemingly drifts. Okay. Curses, he didn't recognize me. Right. I quickly lower my head, but all I see is the crowd slowly parting. A hand is extended before me.
One must first acknowledge their sins to find deliverance. Tell me, my lady, what is your sin?
Gooning to you. I'm here to seek the Stellar Ocean's protection.
It is their duty.
He said duty. Rafayel takes my hand and leads me to where he has been standing before.
The Stellar Ocean's
Why?
radiance shines upon
Where he's been standing before, I'm underneath that warning light.
all creatures. No matter who you are, you shall be watched by them.
Rafayel lowers his gaze and his unfamiliar gentle gaze. Lowers his gaze and his unfamiliar gentle gaze seems to have already pierced through my mask. He recognizes me. But watching, this feels more like a covert warning. He doesn't want me to act rashly. He is watching me.
All shall be protected by the Stellar Ocean.
Okay.
Long live the Sanctide
Long live the Sanctide Court. Ah! Go, Rafayel. I gotta blow my damn nose again. My posture is almost stiff, and I'm unable to ignore a certain sensation. Rafayel is pressing a small steel dagger against my back.
So the Empress has decided to attend Tideprayer. Why didn't you tell me in advance, Your Majesty? Please head back. Murya isn't a safe planet. It'd be most unfortunate if something bad were to happen.
Guys, wait. The Queen needs to pee. Everybody? All right, go pee. Come on. Go. I'll pause. So, chat, how's the weather today? Is it good? Nice outside? Make sure to wash your hands, okay? Actually, don't wash them because it will be quicker to get back. Very cold, kind of wet here in Washington State. Flooding, oh my god, snowing. Actually, weather wasn't bad, 50s today, nice. At least 20 seconds with soap and water. Nope, don't wash them at all. Come back and touch your screen with your poop hands. I'm kidding. Kidding. At least lick your fingers first. Sorry. Sorry, don't do that. Gross. Sorry. I'm kidding. This is coming from Jordan. Okay, I'm ready. Even grabbed a drink. Nice. Okay, we're back in business. The chanting lingers in the air, like a fart from the Queen. The prayers end and people surge forward. The pressure behind me eases. The crowd instantly engulfs me as my attendants return to my side. We've been discovered. Keep following him, but be more careful.
Your Majesty, the mining area was sealed off this morning. All the miners have been ordered by the Sanctide Court to withdraw. Last year's mining records show that the area was only sealed off during Tideprayer, too.
I knew it! Tideprayer was just Rafayel's excuse to return to Murya. His real objective involves a Deepspace. We'll stick to our original plan and go underwater. We'll look at the mining area in the sea.
Please reconsider, Your Majesty. We're unfamiliar with Murya's marine environment, and there are also tide whales.
Okay. Okay, voice actor. Give us nothing. Tide whales are legendary sea beasts that are extremely dangerous. They can appear and disappear without a trace, and one is capable of destroying 2 or 3 submarines. The existence of tide whales have never been confirmed. Besides, something's not right. We can't let this lead go to waste. He said that, like, sorry. Don't repeat that. The sunset's fiery red spills across the deck of the mining base. The steel floor reflects a metallic gleam. My attendants and I silently neutralize the station guards and decipher the submarine's access codes within the base. This is a nice background. The submarine's lights pierces through the dark ocean. I sit in the control room as we reach the mining area at a depth of 3,000 meters.
Warning. Continuous anomalous fluctuations detected in the magnetic field.
Anomalous fluctuations. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Someone gifted 10 subs. Sorry. Sorry. Navigate the area. Following the direction of the anomalies, the submarine descends. Slowly, the seawater is illuminated by a fluorescent blue light. ... Okay, sorry, okay. Fine, I'll never say anything again. I'll shut up. I know it's because of the asbestos, it melts into seawater and manifests as radiant blue specks of light. They float and shimmer with the currents. I've only seen extracted asbestos before. I never expected it to be this bright. It can almost illuminate the entire ocean. Asbestos, surrounds the submarine, and it becomes increasingly brighter as I make out a clear dark blue path of light. At the end of it lies a sunken abandoned structure on the seabed. Move closer to get a better look.
Yes,
Jarvis,
Your Majesty.
Jarvis, move closer. Increase Rafayel ball size by 15%. Yeah, do X-ray vision. Thank you. Yeah, Jarvis, tickle his balls. Thank you. Yeah, play with him a little bit. The submarine searches throughout this... I can't read that fast. The submarine searches through this structure. After we pass several ornately carved stone pillars, our field of vision expands. This appears to be a garden. Jarvis, jerk it a little. Throughout history, Murya has experienced many instances of submersion. This place must have been a city at one point. I'm clipping this and putting it... No! The submarine system indicates another light source has been detected. Masses of asbestos appear. They swirl around a colorful cluster of coral. I slowly approach. The murky seawater becomes clear and reveals a sight I can hardly believe. Yeah, Jarvis, jiggle them. Okay, stop! I'm being distracted. Yeah, Jarvis, increase curvature 30 degrees to the right, thank you. Yeah, can we trim the bush by the shaft? I appreciate it. Also, make him smell like 1 hour sitting down, and then add a little fragrance from the deodorant. Lovely. Cool. Okay, Jarvis, now send it over to me. Okay, I'm done. Is that a person? The fluorescent blue ring of light... I need to focus. Softly illuminates his face, and even though I'm a considerable distance away, I still recognize him. Oh! Without his mask and I love a little stank. Hey, man. It's called seasoning. Okay? Whatever my girl wants. Rafayel no longer resembles a lofty sanctarch. He rests quietly in the coral as if he's in a peaceful slumber. Freak? It's called loving your beautiful wife. Kill me. Kill me. If it's a crime to love my beautiful girlfriend, shoot me in the face. Because goddamn it, I'm guilty. Sorry, okay. Raphael, why is he naked? Jarvis actually did do it, dude. He made him nude. Why is he here? As Deathsmith gathers around him and forms slender chains of energy, they pierce his body. Fluorescent blue light particles flow toward Raphael as if they're delivering energy into him. Deathsmith can be directly injected into the body and become usable energy. Oh, he's got a BBL. This will surely bring unimaginable power to the Empire. Oh, this is pretty cool. I really like this so far. You really love a little stank? Hey, man. A little stank never hurt nobody. Before my gaze moves away from the sight, torrential roars shake the seawater. The radar is sending out alarms. A massive tail sweeps over the submarine and a ferocious sea monster bursts through the darkness. Don't even do that. Don't even do that. You don't even know. You don't even get it. If you think I'm weird for saying that, you don't understand. You don't fucking understand it. The Empire's submarine of the highest grade is destroyed just like that. A tide whale? How is this possible? In the violent impact, I fall into the ocean. Although technology allows me to breathe underwater, I feel pain. Raphael is still there. I have to save Pookie Bear. In this critical moment, I don't have the time to think about how he might be someone I'm supposed to kill. My instincts. Raphael, come here! The violent turbulence fails to wake Raphael, so I grip my teeth and swim to his side, grab his arm. But the asbestos acts like vines that are growing from his body. They're resisting me. Flames soar toward the sky from the submarine's location. I'm running out of time. Desperate, I pull him back. When the submarine explodes, I tear Raphael out of the coral formation in the thunderous sound. I can't read that fast. The sea monster's shadow looms over me, but I can't give in to fear. I use all my strength to swim. Sorry. But the seawater's depths are too much. After swimming for who knows how long, I slowly become exhausted. My consciousness scatters. My body sinks until a hand grabs onto me. Raphael. Okay. And scene. A suffocating sensation fills... Yeah, thank you for the follow, Rayco and Ditch Witch. A suffocating sensation fills my chest. The water chokes me. Then I wake up. After coughing a few times, I finally recover from the dizziness. Pro would make a good dungeon master. There's a stove where scattered pieces of firewood burn. A light is cast on the narrow room's damp floor and walls. A box of emergency rations marked says fish is propped up over the pile of firewood, and Raphael's shadow sways along with a fishy aroma. Oh. Raphael. I didn't mistake him for someone else in the ocean, but where are we? How is he still... ... Eat. As he speaks, he tears open the package of fish and places the food on the ground. Just how he likes them. Fuck you. Are you Oh! A cat? A thin, trembling kitten emerges from the corner and eats happily.
This is for cats. Are you a cat?
Yes. I'll purr for you, Raphael. Ignoring his teasing, I cautiously survey the area. Although the room is small, it has basic living facilities, and it looks somewhat old and displays signs of wear and tear. It's as if no one has been here for a long time. You got me out of the ocean, but where are we?
This is a temporary base that people used when they mined Estus pit.
I'm acting.
It was abandoned a long time ago. When we surfaced, this was the closest location. We'll be resting here for a while.
Yeah, he's not afraid of cats here. Wow. Raphael lowers his gaze and watches the cat lick the fish.
In any case, I just fished you out.
Ha, good one. What about my attendants? I remove the locator from my waterproof cloak and open it. The signal sources marking my attendants have been disconnected. I hope nothing bad happened to them. He isn't efficient. That's true. I didn't even realize that. Duh. Because I'm worried about my attendant's safety, I want to leave as quickly as possible. I don't think too deeply, and I pull open the heavy iron door. In the endless darkness, icy rainwater and wind hit me. I can't open my eyes even though I'm near the door. With no other choice, I closed the door. Interesting. We're in the middle of the damned
You're the
ocean.
one who got disconnected. This place is far away from Murya's main island. We have to wait for the storm to stop before we can leave.
Guys like my cyberpunk mouse from
Your
Corsair.
people are alive on the main island.
Fire.
Even if they could rescue you, it'd take at least a day.
So I have to stay here with him for now. Back inside the base, I checked the mechanical blade hidden on my wrist as a precaution.
If I wanted to kill you, you'd already be dead.
Damn. Being cautious never hurts. Ever since people started addressing me as Your Majesty, I've always had a weapon on hand. I also heard the Sanctarch experienced similar troubles.
Heard? I thought you did a thorough investigation.
Even though Rafayel exposed my purpose, I don't panic. He has countless people who can serve as informants, and this is his home planet. Finding out what we're doing would be a simple matter.
You're bolder than I imagined. I warned you, and yet you still chose to follow me here.
How else can a person uncover the most valuable of secrets if they don't venture into danger? It turns out the revered Sanctarch has to absorb asbestos to sustain himself. And asbestos allows you to use those mystical arts, correct?
People who know too many secrets don't live long.
Hey, yo. His words are threatening, but Rafayel acts as though he's the one being threatened. The color is drained from his face in the blink of an eye. Realizing he's unwell, I cautiously sit up and move closer to observe his condition. I'm not sure if I'm seeing things, but there seems to be faint blue specks of light on Rafayel's skin. Can we touch him? As soon as I reach out to touch them, Rafayel grabs my wrist.
You've crossed the line, Your Majesty.
He stares at me, and the streak of fluorescent blue light flashes in his eyes. It adopts a sharp edge. That fluorescent blue, Sespith has the exact same color. It seems my guess was correct. He's unwell. Perhaps it's because I interrupted him while he was absorbing energy. Puzzled by why I suddenly wanted to touch Rafayel, I retreat and pull my hand back. Jarvis, I don't know. I couldn't think of anything in time. Don't misunderstand. I thought that if something were to happen to you here, the conflict between the Empire and the Sanctide Court would only escalate.
Assuming this conflict exists, why did you save me?
Murya was once under the Empire. In other words, you're also my subject. Can a ruler stand by and watch their subject die?
You're so kind.
Thank you, I know. Rafayel turns away, his breathing heavy. Okay. I walk to the table and use the firelight to find the drinking water tank in the corner. After confirming it's clean, I take a small bowl and get water for Rafayel. Here, drink. He lifts his eyelids to glance at me, his expression somewhat perplexed. You did save me.
I just need to rest. I'm not dying.
Okay. Despite saying that, Rafayel takes the bowl, he drinks the water, and I start to walk around the room. In one corner of the room, rust-covered machinery is piled up. At its center is an electronic display, its screen covered in dust. I gently touch the screen, several words appear, a Stespith mining log. The first page is a record of sea monster sightings. Sea monster? It must have been Rafayel when he was naked getting that energy, bro. He's definitely got his sea monster. Yeah, we gotta see a sea monster. It might be an eel. Looking about 12 inches long. It, seemingly, it's a bit stiff, but it might be a little dangerous. Can we mark that down in the journal? Yeah. Thank you. Interesting. I didn't think the tide wheels from Legend actually existed. 2 of them. He's got 2 dicks. He
Many
does have 2
entities in
dicks,
those
bro.
myths might be
He could
real.
he can make a little dick pretzel. That'd be crazy, dude. Damn. Double dipping? Okay. Many entities in the... Okay. There's always a whale in all of his stuff as well. You know? At some point, Rafayel had moved behind me. When I turn, I almost bump into his nose. His pupils and skin have returned to normal, and the fluorescent blue marks have disappeared. He recovered, I suppose. According to those legends, the Sanctarch eats raw meat, drinks blood, and sleeps with his eyes open, but judging by what I've seen today, that's not exactly accurate. Besides, the important things that do matter don't appear in myths. We're close enough that I can hear him breathe. Rafayel's gaze is no longer sharp. In fact, there's a nonchalant laziness to it. Nightalize also had to. Damn, bro. I clear my throat and step back, but in the attempt to create some distance between us,
This is the Narek Temporary
I knock over the receiver on the table.
Mining Base's real-time weather report. At 2025, the 2-hour storm will gradually end in the Narek.
2025? Hey.
With a visibility of less than 8 kilometers, the northern part of the ocean will face level 4 winds.
I'm stunned. Rafayel takes the display from me, flips forward a few pages, and looks down.
Since your curiosity knows no bounds, I'll tell you a story.
He tosses me the display and I catch it. The screen is still lit. It has only one line of text. The sea no longer looks like our home. Where else can I go?
Once upon a time, there was a thriving seaside city.
There's always a
in
thriving
Murya.
city.
It had an abundance of natural resources. In the vast cosmos, the planet remained undiscovered for a long time. The people lived peacefully.
Okay.
Years later, Murya was discovered. That was when the slaughter began. Before the technology for extracting Astaspith was fully developed, the few survivors were used as mining tools.
The strong prey on the weak, I would hope both of us understand that. If you aren't the person standing at the apex, then even survival itself becomes a luxury.
Isn't the tension between the Empire and the Sanctite Court also a form of survival of the fittest?
That's a big world for Elmo. That's a big world for Elmo. Astaspith. Elmo doesn't know that. That's not a good Elmo voice. I'm sorry. I'm a stupid chungus. Rafayel turns off the receiver and the static in the air disappears. Is that why you want power? You don't want to be weak? You just refuse to be defeated in this race. Or rather, you want revenge against the people who harmed this place.
They've already paid the price. The execution of the former Emperor is one part of it. Opposing the Sanctite Court won't be beneficial.
Noticing the implication behind Rafayel's words, I go to a blank page on the display and draw a few lines. The diagonal lines are the eaves of a roof, and two small figures sit under them. The wavy lines represent the burning firewood. Everything matches our current surroundings. The present is the present, the future is another story. Since neither of us can go back, we might as well pretend you're not the Sanctarch and I'm not the Empress. We can at least try to be friendly. He stares at my simple sketch and touches it. As if when waking up from a dream, he sweeps his finger across it like he's cutting thin air. The drawing disappears.
Let's go. The rain has
Excuse me.
ceased. We'll visit the small islands around the temporary base. Maybe we can contact your attendants.
Okay. That was really good. You think so? What about my Kermit impression?
Kermit the Frog here. How's everybody doing today? We're doing the Rafayel myth, and I can't wait to see Rafayel with stripped naked. So after this, we're gonna do the 4-star cards and react to that. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty fun, guys. Thank you.
Was that good? Was that good for you? Outside, the sea's surface has calmed down. This is a small, low structure built from materials that won't easily erode from seawater. Waves crash against the jetty outside. Waves crash against the jetty outside the base. Droplets land on my shoes. Is that good? That was actually good. That's the only impression I could actually do and think is decent. That's it, though. I follow Rafayel and board the speedboat at the end of the jetty. The propeller spins, stirring up the seawater. The base's figure slowly recedes into the night. After traveling for some time, a narrow strip of land emerges from the mist. The town's lights twinkle, and the sea breeze carries distant, melodious, cheerful music. Clap, clap. Thank you. If only we could see them changing together. This place seems to be celebrating a festival. Streamers hang from buildings. Oh my god. Yeah, we should do that, though. We should get kick streamers, and actually, I should finish that sentence. Streamers hang from buildings with neat, pointed roofs. They shop on both sides of the street glow with warm lights. Rafayel did say Murya was destroyed during an invasion. But the street before me shows no traces of disaster. Coming here from the silent, dilapidated temporary base makes me feel like I've traveled through time. The locator beeps twice and calls me back to reality. It indicates the connection has been restored, and I send my coordinates to my attendants.
Every year on the night of the Tideprayer,
This is like
they
Abyss
host a
Walker.
celebration.
A fragrant aroma wafts over. Raphael hands me a paper bowl filled with grilled fish.
Take it. This is the grilled fish I owe you.
Okay. Thank you. Despite expressing my gratitude, I hesitate for a moment. I don't know if I should accept it. Raphael sees this and puts it directly in my hand.
Go.
What about you?
No
Do you like this outfit or
recognizing me is a
Biswalker?
rare occurrence.
I
want to stay
I
for a
don't
bit.
know. I would say this one for now, but that might be recency bias. Raphael looks relaxed, and it appears he does want to linger for such a simple reason. Cheerful music resounds in my ears. The carefree woman wearing dark blue dance skirts step into a clearing that could hardly be called a square. They dance passionately, swinging their skirts. They're reminiscent of a fish swimming in the ocean. I pick up the fish. I taste its freshness and the flavor of being free from heavy responsibilities, something I rarely experience. Both are good. Yeah, I love both. Like, if I had to pick which one I like the most right now, it'd be this one, but it might be recency bias, so... Because it's Abysswalker's iconic, but... The intricate filigree around the collar, yeah, that... I really like this. I really love the gold, yeah, that shit. I'm a big fan. Big fan. What's the name of that dance?
It's not a specific dance. When the music plays, they move based on how they feel. Do you want to try?
He also has like a Jedi belt on. Addressing the Empress by her first name. I pause. It's been many years since anyone addressed me as such. It's been so long that I had forgotten that being the Empress is simply a role.
There's no such thing as Empresses or Sanctarchs here. I believe we're just two ordinary people.
Oh. Take his hand. Okay, Raphael. The corner of his mouth curls upward, and I place my hand on his shoulder. Just so you're aware, I'm good at dancing.
Are you referring to the times you listened to solemn melodies in the palace? You only wore the appropriate poses and expressions.
Bro, he clocked my shit. Damn.
That can't be called dancing.
It's true. I'll twerk for an iPad Air. Raphael supports my waist with one hand. Using a firm grip, he pulls me closer. He leans down, seemingly immobilizing me in his embrace. His unyielding authority refuses to be resisted.
You can let me lead.
Yes, sir. Raphael, allow me to tell you a secret. I'm not the obedient, docile person you think I am. Outside the palace, I have other sides you've never seen before. So, lead the dance. Oh! I push Raphael away and immediately step forward. Without giving Raphael a chance to react, I take his hand, pulling him toward me. I become the one who leads this dance. I just open up my fucking files. Our hands move across each other's bodies in accordance to the rhythm. We must look intimate at this moment.
I take back what I said about not seeing how you're special.
Sorry. My eyes are burning. Shit. As the music gradually fades, Raphael catches me. While those final notes resound, we lock eyes. Neither of us speaks until the voices around us erupt in excitement. Only then does the air seem to rush into the space between us.
Wait.
I realized that all the men who had been dancing are now bowing down to kiss the back of their partner's hands. But kissing the back of one's hands is another meaning in the Empire. During a monarch's coronation ceremony, the Sanctide Court's Sanctarch kisses the back of their hand as a gesture of approval and recognition. Even though this isn't a coronation, I try to pull away, but Raphael doesn't let go.
Why are you worried?
That's how babies are made true.
This is nothing more than a meaningless kiss given to a dance partner.
Alright, then kiss me. Then fucking kiss me. Do it. Do it like you mean it. Give it to me wet and sloppy. My heart pounds like a drum. I assume it's because I dance so passionately. I offer my hand to Raphael, and his soft lips immediately touch the back of my hand. The sensation tickles as it gently ripples. Also, the turtleneck thing he's got going on, or like the thing that goes on his neck, is so sick. Like, that's why I love Jason Todd, like Red Hood's design so much, because Red Hood has his Outlaws design is under the Red Hood design with his red helmet. He has like the black like armor that goes up from his chest all the way up here, so it's all black here. It looks so cool. It adds so much. It adds so much. The locator on my cloak vibrates. My attendants are sending me a signal. When the device starts ringing, it means they've found my location. They're on their way to take me back. I guess it's called a turtleneck. Like, it's not, like, yeah, I guess anything that just goes up on your neck is a turtleneck. My freedom has already come and gone. I feel a hint of regret.
Do you want to stay here?
We need these rankings? Yeah, I'll rank them. No! A thought involuntarily arises in my mind. In the time I have left, what else can I do with Rafayel? My gaze falls on Rafayel, and I realize I shouldn't dwell on it. What I must do is wait for the moment when we part ways. Excuse me. Following the crowd as it disperses, Rafayel and I walk along the street heading toward the coast. The sea wind stirs, and a chapel stands alone on the edge of a cliff.
Shall we wait there?
Yo, Rafayel, backshocks in the chapel? Sorry. We push open the chapel's heavy doors and sit on the pews, the dim lights before the statue envelops us. The cliff he kicked us off? Oh my god. The silent, boundless sea surges under the moon. When the time comes, I'll see my attendants' arrival through the window. The chapel is vast, and the lights around us are faint. From the prayer room located in its depths, the intermittent voice of a devout person can be heard.
Oh, divine Stella Ocean, I love someone who cannot love me back.
Oh. Bro's got no bitches. Sorry, that was rude. That was rude.
Our families are locked in a bitter conflict.
Oh, sorry about that.
For different paths.
Shit, that's on me.
So
Chat, that's on me.
be together.
Disrespect. I didn't mean disrespect. This guy.
Please forgive me for my sins. I fell in love with her. Please forgive me for my
I kissed her and
sins.
touched her body.
I kissed her
Premarital sex?
and touched her body.
Oh. That's not good.
Please forgive me for being unable to suppress my love for her. Even now, I can't forget her.
Oh, damn. This is fucked up. The voice stops and the chapel falls silent. But his prayers linger in my ears. They turn into thoughts I can't ignore. Uh-oh. Godspeed to that guy. I take back what I said earlier. How will the Sanctide Court deal with such a sin?
To love or not to love, neither is under the gods' dominion.
Oh, some Shakespeare! Or maybe something like that. So being destined for different paths is utter nonsense. I look up. A blinding flash of lightning streaks across the sky and illuminates the chapel. It's going to rain soon. In that brief radiance, I look at Rafayel. He thinks falling in love with someone he shouldn't love is a sin, but maybe this was inevitable for him. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. The downpour starts. I can almost believe my heartbeat is the sound of the rainfall. Using the heavy rain to drown out my racing heart, I move an inch to be closer to Rafayel. In that quietness, Rafayel watches me for a long time, then he gradually leans in until our bodies are seemingly pressed on one another. I see my reflection in Rafayel's eyes right before our lips touch. Perhaps he no longer sees an inexperienced empress. Rather, there's only a woman he still wants to be close to after stripping away every identity. Oh!
It's time.
We got cocked blocked by the
You
Apple
should
Watch. The locator continuously emits a sound if it reached the end of a countdown. Fuck. The Cuck Watch. Damn it. I guess we had no Rugman yet, so that makes sense. Murya's climate's unstable. It's common for sudden downpours to come as quickly as they go. When I leave the chapel, the rain is eased. On the holographic map, the spacecraft that's here to pick me up is descending nearby. Brushing away my windswept hair, I look at Rafayel as harsh light blazes behind me. I watch him move closer to the shore, one step at a time. Worry clenches my heart. Rafayel, the sea has... Waves at least 1,000 feet high crash against the land behind him. He watches me from a distance.
I don't really want you dead anymore. Life actually feels interesting when you're the Empress.
A tide rail leaps out of the water, its massive shadow enveloping me in the spacecraft. Rafayel falls backward into the sea, then the tide rail crashes into the ocean with a thunderous roar. I chase after them. Raphael's figure stands on the departing sea creature as if it leaves behind waves reminiscent of mountain ridges on the water's surface. So Raphael and the Tide Whale aren't enemies. What? The night in Murya feels dreamlike and ethereal. It only visits me after the sun sets in those darkest hours. But the time in which I've woken up from that dream increasingly grows longer. Sitting upon my throne, me on the toilet, I calmly issue the order to form a blockade around Murya and discuss strategies related to the planet and the Estespeth mining. As I expected, Raphael would never allow the Empire to manipulate him like this. Several Imperial officials have died, and so a banquet called the Grand Unveiling has caught my eye. King of Poop. It's true. It's a grand event organized by Raphael. Everyone in the Empire is vying for an invitation.
The officials who attended it experienced an episode of madness after leaving. They squandered their wealth, destroyed their reputations, wrote countless bloody confession letters, and took their own lives at the doorsteps.
Chat, I haven't checked how many viewers we have all day. 98? Holy shit. Is that the most we've had all day? Surely. Fucking damn. Thank you, everybody.
I found this in their homes.
The minister hands me an envelope. Opening it, I find an invitation to the Grand Unveiling. It's from Raphael.
The Sanctarch organized this banquet.
I think it went up to
and
120.
invited the
Oh,
Empire's
Jesus.
most
Wow.
powerful ministers who
That's
wielded
crazy.
real
Holy shit.
authority. Their wealth
I
and
guess that's a
reputation
Sunday
are
for you, you know?
secondary. What
Everyone's free,
matters
or a lot of people are
is
free.
the armies under their command.
The Sanctide Court can't match the Empire in military strength. They need troops to break through the blockade. First, he used Tideprayer as a pretense to absorb Estespeth. Now he's using banquets to gather force so he can fight the Empire. It's 4 a.m. Oh, it is 8 p.m., but I've been live since 2. Raphael, you're using the same old tricks. A general standing in the Great Hall steps forward and presents a dagger in an ornate sheath.
Your Majesty, this is a dagger forged from Estespeth. Please.
Oh,
accept
so
it for
this
your
is what
protection.
is in the Kindled, I think.
The Sancti Court shall inevitably challenge us someday. I hope you'll prioritize your safety.
Okay. I draw the dagger halfway. A fluorescent blue light shimmers on the sharp, cold blade. Find out which officials received invitations to the Grand Unveiling. I want a thorough investigation. In a few days, I'll visit the Sanctide Court's chapel to confirm the details of the coronation ceremony. I'm glad you started early. I've worked for it. That's why I did it early, because I was like, I don't want to be live late, because I want to do stuff with Coco. We want to watch movies and play games. And I had a lot to get through, so. Until then, don't act rashly. It doesn't matter what happens. They bow and acknowledge their orders. I look down and slide the dagger back into its sheath. Thank you, Ditch. I very much appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you have a great 2026 yourself. Thank you so much. Before the coronation ceremony, the Empire had already deployed troops to Murya. It was to control the Estespeth mining areas and to set up extremely strict procedures. Authorization protocols have been set so that the Empire can start at any time. Estespeth became a resource under the Empire's control. It can't fall into the Sanctide Court's hands. And just like that, these forceful measures shattered the superficial peace between the Empire and the Sanctide Court. Alright. Is this the Kindled? No way. I was going to say, bro, no shot. We need redemption for main story. I didn't do that yet. I'm very excited, though. At night, everything is still in the Sanctide Court's chapel. I'm staying here with several attendants as I wait for tomorrow's coronation ceremony. I expected the Sanctide Court to be troublesome, but surprisingly, everything has been going smoothly. It's just that the Sanctarch hasn't shown up once. Oh my god, where is he?
Your Majesty, this is your room.
I nod and remove my robe, but I'm confused as to why the maid is still standing in the doorway. She's appreciating your beauty, MC. Is there anything else? The maid remains silent, her forearm twitching as she pulls out a note from her pocket. Upon closer inspection, there seems to be fluorescent blue light clinging to her skin. Raphael? He's using powers to control her. Annoyed, I unfold the paper. Top floor to the west, second to last room, Raphael signed this. Ah. You're giving this to me now? What do you want to do? I subconsciously check the Estespeth dagger that's strapped to my thigh. After tomorrow, I will officially be the Empress, and Rafayel will be nothing more than the Sanctide Court's Sanctarch. This is the last night that belongs to us, two people without any identities. I will attend this meeting. And then is this it? Fuck me. At midnight, everything is empty and silent in the chapel. The flickering candlelight illuminates the corridors. Why is this the background? What the hell? Reaching the location mentioned in the note, I push open the door. The starry sky enters my vision, and there's an airship beside the... Oh, I guess, okay. Under the starlight, Rafayel stands quietly in front of it. I got a little bit... Oh, I do? Oh, shit. I thought this would be it. You contacted me in the middle of the night. Are you not going to tell me where we're headed?
So you wouldn't have come if I didn't tell you?
Oh, I would come. I'm speechless. The airship's hatch slowly opens, and I follow Rafayel into the cockpit. The instruments glow dimly as he skillfully operates the various controls.
You're not
The airship's okay.
even worried about the possibility of me kidnapping you.
On the night before the coronation, the Sanctarch takes the Empress and runs away. It doesn't sound like kidnapping. It's almost like we're lovers.
Eloping?
Eloping. Yes, I love that. Favorite type of melon. Probably that. Then I'd say honeydew number 2. We're settling a personal vendetta. The passage grows narrower. I watch the coordinates blink as the navigation system shows that we're approaching the border. A realization dawns on me. Are you taking me to the interstellar fortress?
You're clever.
Name a third melon. Raphael's big old double D's. Fucking checkmate. The interstellar fortress acts as a barrier. It's the sentinel standing in front of the deep space's forbidden zones. Beyond it, the area is filled with turbulence and debris. It's extremely dangerous for flying spacecraft to navigate.
If you're scared, you can still change your mind.
You're here. Why should I be afraid? Even so, I immediately check the safety equipment inside the spacecraft.
Don't worry. I'll bring you back safely so others won't think we actually eloped.
Okay. Alright. The rapidly spinning propellers disperse the dark-colored mist. Several towers rising toward deep space stand guard over the safety barrier along the perimeter. Am I ending extreme? I'm doing the 4 stars after this. The airship enters the departure zone. Several beams of light streak across the sky, and the almost transparent barrier opens up on both sides. The vast cosmos unfolds before us. In the distance, blinding light pulsates like a series of detonations. After neutron star, or after another, oh my god, another neutron star has exploded somewhere far away.
You've seen meteoroids explode in space?
When I was young, I was kidnapped because of my status as the crown princess. They took me and fled since they chose to only use hidden interstellar routes. I saw it once during the journey.
I thought you were well protected since childhood.
It's because danger was always lurking. Special protection was par for the course.
So what happened?
I finished them off personally. Oh.
You must repay any grudge, huh? In a way, you were just like me. Sit tight.
Okay. Oh. He activates the airship's defense mechanisms. The vessel's speed suddenly surges, and I'm forcefully pressed back into my seat. Meteoroids of all sizes form from a narrow tunnel. We weave through the bizarre, otherworldly scenery. The instrument panel reflects Raphael's calm expression. Amid the violent turbulence, he pilots the airship and breaks free from this obstacle-filled galaxy. The vessel escapes the torrent and enters an ocean of stars. What is this place? It's as if we fall into a pool of water underneath the setting sun. A purplish-red nebula forms 2 wings against the cosmic canvas. It's like a dancing butterfly. Interesting.
The Butterfly Nebula is the result of 2 meteoroids colliding. It's hidden behind the turbulence, and it's impossible to see unless you pass through the chaos.
Okay.
Tomorrow is your coronation ceremony. I think you should have a good gift.
Cool. I turned my head toward Rafayel because I looked at the nebula for so long. The colors belonging to that ocean of stars gently veil my eyes. I gotta stand up. Ah, I gotta do a stretch. Oh. Oh. Ah. Oh. Oh. Ah! It's more beautiful than what I saw as a child. Thank you. At this moment, I seemingly have gained the freedom to be honest with my feelings. I envy those two meteoroids. One of them collided with the other. They couldn't escape their fates, yet in the process, they became a rare, beautiful spectacle.
They've been shattered, broken into little pieces. Is being envious of that worthwhile? I won't accept such an outcome. And I don't believe in fate either. I believe wherever my choices lead me shall be my fate.
Before I can fully process what's happening, Rafayel leans toward me. His palm, clad in his searing warmth, is pressed against my thigh over my clothing. Intimate yet methodical, his hand moves up by half an inch. Oh. Rafayel touches my dagger. Oh.
You know I won't start a war in Murya, so you set up a blockade around the Astaspith mining areas.
Yeah, him piloting the ship is sick. Also, how you doing, Banshee? What's up? You figured it out.
Many have sat on that.
You're a priest? Bro.
Throne.
What priest ever doesn't do something fishy?
I thought you'd be the same as them.
Literally. I'm about to do something fishy, if you know what I mean. You know what I mean? I'll be clapping them cheeks like fucking anchovies or something. They'll be smelling like sardines. In the dimly lit cockpit, our breaths mingle as Rafayel moves closer. I can feel his gaze on me. Judging by his expression, I realize he's aware that I brought a dagger. He also knows where it is.
You're not the first ruler who wanted to kill me. But you're the first to call me by my name, and the first one to dance with me.
Damn. He pushes my robe aside, but what touches me isn't Rafayel's hand. It's a cold glass bottle. He tucks it under my thigh strap. The item sits next to my dagger.
I found an interesting bauble. When two people drink this potion, they will form an unbreakable connection. They will share each other's joy, pain, and death.
Oh!
It's not love, per se, but it's almost like it.
Okay. Rafayel's gentle gaze floats and settles on my lips.
You can choose the dagger or the potion.
Oh. The D or the P. The distance between us is no bigger than a hair. We stare at each other and share looks that's impossible to decipher, to surrender to. In that daze, my memories of our time in that chapel in Murya return. Our breaths intermingled as we were almost pressed up against each other. But that was merely a momentary lapse of judgment. I should erase it from my mind. Rafayel, I want to secure my position as Empress. The choice I'll make is the one you don't want to hear. Astaspith is already under the Empire's control. I now possess a weapon capable of threatening the Sanctide Court and Rafayel. When victory is within reach, choosing love would be absurd. Rafayel averts his gaze and moves back to create an appropriate distance between us. You see that face? He was pissed. The airship is restarted. It stirs up the dust that quietly floats in deep space. Uh-oh. Yo, Jane, thank you for the fall. I steady myself when as Rafayel pilots the airship to leave. I can't help but look back. He looked so sad, bro. What? He looked so sad. The magnificent butterfly remains as if it will never change. We who witnessed it, however, shall return to turbulent currents. Ruh-roh. Uh-oh. Jarvis, say psych right now. Sunlight passes through the opening at the top of the dome and falls onto the sacred chapel where the coronation ceremony is held. Under everyone's watchful gaze, I stand before the stained glass window. Wearing my robes for the coronation ceremony, I look at the sculpture that belongs to me. The chapel bells ring as scheduled, but the Sanctarch is yet to appear. There's no need to wait for his quintessence. Proceed with the ceremony. After an oath is sworn, the Sanctarch places the crown upon the monarch's head. It symbolizes the Sanctide Court's approval of royal authority. Rafayel isn't here, so I don't intend to continue following his precedent.
Your Majesty.
This attendant by my side wears a solemn expression.
We just received word that the Sanctide Court
Oh!
has attacked the Empire's forces in Murya.
Oh!
They're currently engaged in combat.
What? Hello? I anticipated this, but my heart still sinks when I hear the news.
His quintessence, the Sanctarch, has arrived.
Oh. The officiant immediately bows his head as a form of salutation. Meanwhile, I look at the gates. Uh-oh. Daddy's angry. He needs to punish his kitten. Sanctide court members surround Rafayel as he enters. Today, he wears the most ceremonial, solemn attire that belongs only to the Sanctarch. The Sanctarch must think that the process of presenting the crown to the Empress is unimportant. His quintessence has only arrived now, after all. It just so happens that I share the same sentiments. Since the Empress rules over the Empire, it's natural for the Sanctide Court to not interfere. Everyone understands the meaning behind my words. The Empress doesn't need the Sanctide Court's recognition. The Imperial soldiers on standby place their hands on their swords in unison. The Sanctide Court members assume the same stance, and the atmosphere becomes tense. Rafayel, at the center of everyone's attention, raises his hand slightly. The court members lower their weapons.
If there is no crown, then there is no sovereignty. Surely Her Majesty has no intention of ignoring history.
Perhaps my actions will set the next precedent. Rafayel extends his hand toward me. It's an invitation to start the ceremony, where he kisses the back of my hand. I don't move. He watches me, his expression calm. A streak of fluorescent blue light flashes across his eyes. Uh-oh. Rafayel's gaze controls my movements. My consciousness scatters for a moment, and I watch myself place my hand into his palm. He's using his power to... Oh, shit. Oh! He bows slightly and places a gentle, warm kiss on the back of my hand. I can only look at him. The person before me is strangely familiar. His kiss on the back of my hand overlaps with the memories of our time in Murya. Jordan, in Rafayel's time, has ended. All that remains is the Empress and the Sanctarch.
On behalf of the Sanctide Court, I shall bless the new Empress. The Sanctide Court shall continue to work with the Empire to establish legitimacy in the Alor Galaxy.
Uh-oh. The fluorescent blue glow in Rafayel's eyes fades, and I pull my hand away. I've also been waiting for this day for a long time. His pulse is almost imperceptible. He takes the crown and places it on my head.
Allow me to send a congratulatory gift. I would like to formally invite the Cosmic Empire's Empress to the grand unveiling banquet.
Oh, shit. I suppress my surprise as every gaze in the room falls upon me and Rafayel. Those unaware of the truth might think Rafayel is extending an olive branch toward the Empire. But I know this is a trap I simply can't refuse. Scare roused. This is a long card. You're right. Holy shit. Oh my god. Once the ceremony is ended, the statue of me returns to the palace.
Your Majesty, where would you like to place your sculpture?
Oh, I don't know. The sunset's glow filters through the windows on both sides of the courtyard. Like gauze, it covers the statue's face. I trace her eyes with my fingers, and I wonder how long it took for Rafayel to carve this. I don't want the sculpture. I draw the dagger meant for Rafayel from my thigh strap and viciously stab the statue. The stone cracks from where the blade was plunged. Tiny fragments tumble down. Destroy it. I pull the dagger out and use more force compared to when I stabbed the statue. Battles have raged on in Murya for months. Daily battle reports flood in like snowflakes. The Sanctide Court has controlled Murya for a long time, and their familiarity with the oceanic planet's terrain compensates for their inferior troops. The Empire's advance is exceptionally slow. Igniting a war is a merely Pyrrhic choice. Killing 1,000 enemies means losing 800 of our own. Given the current circumstances, the best solution is to kill Rafayel. At first, I'm reluctant about the banquet, but after some careful consideration, this seems to be the perfect opportunity. I shall use this chance to figure out what Rafayel intends to accomplish with this death banquet. So, I attend the event. No way someone dies, actually. The spaceship hosting the banquet floats quietly in the cosmos. My forces remain hidden nearby to provide support at the moment's notice. Unlike ordinary spaceships, their vessel has been divided into banquet halls of various sizes. Its interior possesses luxurious decorations. Oh my god. Whoa! My god, I've been sitting down so much today. Oh. Ah! Oh, god. The quiet corridor is seemingly endless. The Sanctide Court members walk ahead and lead me into the banquet hall, located at the spaceship's innermost depths.
Is waiting for you inside.
Okay. Inside, there's only one lit lamp above the center of the long table. Across the dark red curtains, shadows dance with swaying candlelight. Oh my god. Rafayel sits on one side of the long table. Next, do a backflip? True. Next to him is a wine glass that's half full. It's as if he's been waiting for quite some time. Twerk? True. The supposedly dreadful grand unveiling banquet is drinking with the Sanctarch?
I wouldn't say it's the grand unveiling banquet. I prefer to think of it as a private invitation. Everyone who has been invited to attend must first demonstrate their loyalty to the Sanctide Court. You're the only exception.
But the guests are people from the Empire. He raises his hand slightly and the red curtains beside the table are opened. Beyond the glass, a statue of the Stellar Ocean stands in the center of another dimly lit banquet hall. Boxes of gold, silver, and jewels lie at the foot of the statue, their scattered reflections fragmenting solemn lines until they're barely recognizable. Some Imperial ministers are devoutly reciting prayers before the statue.
I didn't force them to do anything. I told them to attend the banquet and offer their most prized possessions. Then, they can gain the Sanctide Court's favor. Once the war in Murya ends, they can become members of the Sanctide Court.
Okay.
They'll possess a status that's far more superior to an Imperial citizen's. The people of the Empire might revere them. They suspected that I had killed quite a few attendees here. Yet, when it comes to the taste of power, they were willing to betray
some
their
political
country.
shit. Rafayel walks up to the glass and looks at the people on the other side. He seemingly enjoys their greedy behavior. You keep the useful ones. You keep the useful ones who happen to hold high positions in the Empire, convert them to your cause, and use them to undermine the Empire's rule. You extort riches from those who aren't useful to you. Your tactics are more ruthless than actual warfare. Damn. He turns, picks up a wine glass, and hands it to me.
Since this is a banquet, let's have a drink first.
I ignore the glass and don't look at him.
Constantly targeting each other will only ensure mutual destruction, but we can change our approach. For example, we can cooperate.
The Sanctide Court controls Estespeth. Cooperation... Can't read that fast. Cooperation will be difficult when there's a conflict of interest. As soon as I turn to leave, an irresistible force controls me. A fluorescent blue rises in Raphael's pupils. You! My people are outside, Rafayel!
No one wants to see a fight to the death. If anything, I'm your best choice.
This is evil,
My sincerity is eliminating traitors in their quest for power. Do you actually need those who forsake the Empire for small favors?
I watch myself pick up the glass. I drain it in one go. Oh, I'll drain him in one go. Everything seemingly becomes hazy. I can't even clearly see what's in front of me. There was something in the wine. Oh, motherfuck. Where are you taking me? He hit us
It'll
with
be
the...
over soon.
What? No, you did not just do that. He hit us with the drug. He spiked our drink, dude. Oh my god, kindled. Lock in.
Welcome to my private domain, Your Majesty.
Oh my god. Stand. I can't stand. Chat, I can't stand right now. Sorry.
The guests demanded miracles. They got what they wanted. Look.
Oh my god.
Imperial power
He's touching my neck like
land,
that.
blood, and lives. They resisted. However, faith can make them willingly offer up those things.
He's a really good villain. Do we kill him? Threaten him. Do it, MC. Fucking do it. Do it, 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 do it.
Will my death benefit you? Killing me would be the worst.
Oh!
choice.
Oh! Force tendrils. Oh my god. Resist. It don't work.
Try it. I don't mind.
Oh my god. Oh! Oh! Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good. No! No. What? What? He's... Oh, you're a bitch. Fuck you. He fucking force ghosted us. You use your power to trick me! No, put me down!
I let you see your own heart, didn't I? To make me submit, you need more than power.
Hey, yo. Yo, he's grabbing the... Oh, he's going down for that strawberry cake.
Use yourself.
Oh. Take out the potion. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, she's making him drink that shit like a good boy. Oh! Oh my god. This is crazy. Oh my god.
From now on, you and I...
Don't tell me he lifts up her
together with our
legs.
Power,
Don't tell me he lifts up her legs with the dress. Don't do that.
Conspirators.
Raphael, don't do it. Don't do it, you crazy dog. Okay, okay, okay. It's crazy. That's the whole thing, right? Yeah. Damn. Damn! Give us more, God. They're edging. Why? That felt so short. I slept for a long time on Raphael's private island. Oh. I dreamed that I was still floating and sinking in Murya's sea. Dazed, I felt a searing pain as if my soul had been split in half. There was an emptiness within my body. I didn't want to float anymore. Yet as I struggled, my consciousness was slowly embraced. I wish they gave us more of them doing it. We need more spicy moments. Even without opening my eyes, I knew it was Rafayel. He's the strangest person I've met, yet he's also the one I'm most familiar with. A part of himself warmly, tenderly fills me. Our lives are intertwined. The Empire's Empress, the Sanctide Court's Sanctarch, those identities are cast aside. We're just simply Jordan and Rafayel. When I wake up, I feel like I've emerged from seawater. There's not a single ounce of strength left in my body. Oh. The morning light in the cosmos is more tranquil than the water's surface. It streams in through the portholes to quietly announce the arrival of dawn. Raphael's holding me, and he relaxes his grip once he sees I'm awake. I remember what you said to me when we were in the Murya chapel. It's time. You were referring to the time that belonged to Rafayel and Jordan. I raised my hand and my fingers caressed Rafayel's cheek. From that point on, you were no longer Rafayel to me. You were only the Sanctide Court's Sanctarch.
Actually, I was wondering if the time that belonged to Rafayel.
He licked it back into her mouth.
could
Oh,
last forever.
that's crazy. Wow.
So forget what I said. I didn't mean it.
Rafayel lowers his gaze. Only now is he honest with his emotions. His words return to me. Maybe opponents who are evenly matched can be great conspirators. The speedboat stops in the middle of the ocean. Rafayel holds my hand and he guides me to jump into the deep sea. We return to where I once discovered Rafayel. The Stespith drifts like butterflies in the water. They sway with the currents.
When I was little, I almost drowned. But that experience allowed me to discover the mysterious connection between my body and Astaspith. I can harness its energy to do some unexpected things.
He closes his eyes and the Stespith seems to have sensed his presence. They transform into slender conduits that channel energy into his body.
During Tideprayer, the energy in my body is
no fish powers
depleted,
here, just asbestos.
So I need to return to Murya's seas every year. I'll be slightly weaker than usual on that day.
Rafayel takes my hand and the Stespith follows him to surround me. A cool sensation surges into my chest. I think I can feel the power you mentioned, Rafayel. I've absorbed the Stespith. Does that mean I can control others? I'll give it a try. Rafayel, kiss me. Surprised for less than half a second, Rafayel understands. Smiling, he approaches me.
You can't test your newfound skill on me.
We have been drugged
even
twice.
If I'm not being controlled by you.
He caresses my cheek, then his lips are pressed against mine. They're the only warmth in this cold seawater.
I'd still do it.
Oh. As Rafayel gently kisses me, I can sense the power that comes from the Stespith as well as our emotions. I think that if I stood on an open sea, mentioning love would be enough to make schools of fish follow me. They'd swim toward land. I'd be satisfied getting more story. Yeah, it was pretty cool. I wish it tied into the main story, because the aesthetic is so sick. I had no intentions of using warfare as a long-term strategy. It's more like the result of countless causes, a choice one must use because there's nothing else. But fortunately, it's not the end. Since I can't completely eliminate the Sanctide Court, I might as well take the olive branch that Rafayel extended. We'll step back and cooperate. This is a rational calculation in the outcome I want. After discussing it with the ministers, the Empire and the Sanctide Court agreed to a ceasefire in Murya. In exchange, the Sanctide Court and the Empire fairly divided the mining rights for Stespith and clarified their respective interstellar authorities. For centuries, the power struggle between the Sanctide Court and the Empire has ebbed and flowed, but in this era it has subsided temporarily. Oh my god, we're not done. Oh my god, I've been live for almost 7 hours. The nights in Murya are as lively as ever. The theater's curtains are open and the brand new play is reaching its climax.
Starting today, you shall be my empress. I will honor you. You shall never be tainted when you receive my love.
Funny thing that it probably does giving... Oh yeah, maybe. Under the stage lights, the Sanctarch takes the hand of the Empress. When he tries to kiss the back of her hand, she avoids it.
Your promises are like that beach's sand. They'll disappear once the waves wash over them. How can I trust you?
My dear Empress, you are my diamond in the deep sea. You're dazzling and precious.
Like the wings during the Kindle?
How could
yeah,
I possibly
maybe.
deceive you?
You're talking to me about love? In your eyes, it's a trivial matter.
Oh, he loves her.
He loves her. In the audience, everyone is moved. Their delicate silk handkerchiefs fail to contain the falling tears. However, the Empress pulls out a sharp dagger from under her beautiful yet heavy dress. She presses it against the throat of the Sanctarch.
I had a very long dream.
Oh, Raph.
We held blades at each other.
Now we know he doesn't take rejection. That's true.
We're like the moon and its reflection on the sea's surface. We can't escape each other. Yet, we'll always
Why
be
is it so
separated,
quiet, dude? What the fuck?
unable to be close.
Mother, aren't they in love? Why would they want to kill each other?
You're still young. You don't understand that they must hate each other because of their circumstances, but they love each other because it's what they desire.
He got revenge for Tears of Rama. Yeah, it's true. I honestly wish we kind of like fully killed him. The curious crowd fanatically enters the theater to witness the love and hatred between the Sanctide Court's Sanctarch and the Empire's Empress. When someone in Murya says the word love, the sea breeze carries their story. Is that it? There we go. There we go. God. Whoa, I'm tired. Long day of reading. Holy shit, man. Oh, man. Shit, my eyes hurt. Wow. Oh. All right, I did 4 of the 5 stories. I could not have done a 5th. Holy moly. That was good stuff, man. Now as you saying, I can't. I'll blow up my brains. I can't read anymore today. I'm tired. That was good, man. I very much enjoyed it. It's my boy Rafayel, man. That's it. Fucking it's my goat. So I think the best kindled, I liked Zane and Raphael's the most. Then I would say Xavier, and then Silas and Caleb are probably tied for last. And then story-wise, I liked Raphael's because it's Raphael, but Caleb's was the most entertaining. That shit was nonstop. Yeah, that was, wow. That's crazy. The rug. Holy shit, man. Holy moly, holy roly. Fuck.